The increment in electricity and water bills, said the Nawec boss Nani Juara, is due to the global hike in fuel and lubricants prices as a result of the Russia-Ukraine war. The COVID-19, which also comes with economic hardship, has played a part, said Mr. Juara.
Before now, when the tariff was fixed in 2015, light fuel Nawec used to buy per liter almost about $36 to $40 per liter. We have seen now we are buying at pump price almost about $78 per liter. That's a huge jump. Equally, when the tariff was set in 2015, we used to buy heavy fuel per metric ton for about $444 per metric ton. This has jumped from $444 per metric ton to over $650 per metric ton, especially on average, especially after the start of the Ukraine war.
Nawec said it has never been its desire to raise the tariff on electricity and water. That is why it has taken so long to effect the changes since the start of COVID and the Russia invasion of Ukraine.
Through Nawec's efforts and the efforts of government and our regulator, that we have made a determination through consultations, and this has been done with other stakeholders, just to make sure that the tariff that we are going to determine is a true reflection of the current situation of the market.
The provision of water and electricity is an expensive business, and Nawec can't afford slumber and thus must do the necessary as dictated by the international market.
For domestic consumers, these are household consumers, we have slightly increased from $10.14 per kilowatt to $13.85 per kilowatt. For the commercial customers, we have increased from $10.90 to $14.90. And then for hotels, industries, we have increased from $11.65 to $15.90. For agricultural customers, we have increased from $10.14 to $13.89. Area councils, we have increased from $10.90 to $16.20. Central government from $10.90 to $16.20.
Asked by journalists whether Nawec will reduce water and electricity bill if there is a drop in fuel price in the near future, Nani Juara answered in the positive.
That's why we are making efforts to ensure that we also invest heavily on renewable energies, because that's the only way we can sustain our operations. Heavy dependence on fossil fuel will not solve our problem. And that means we'll continue to struggle with high energy costs if we don't take those measures. And
though this tariff increment would be a challenge for the average Gambian, but for the sustainability of the company, Nawec officials say realities on the ground is due to inflation. And as Nawec announces the new water and electricity tariff, the expectation is that they will also improve on their service to ensure value for money. For the news, I am Isatou Jatta.